Alrighty. What is up, everyone who is currently present? We're going to be doing a tier list in a moment. Once the timer hits down, we'll actually start on the tier list for a very important topic.
Can you keep up?
Trust me, this is going to be worth it. Like, you gotta understand, this is a topic that I know a lot of people are, like, gonna be into, especially considering Wuthering Waves has done a lot of more nuanced things.
Can you keep up?
Cancerella with her tongue,
Lighter than a dove.
what's the word I'm
Can
trying to
you
think
keep
of? Fan service. So this is gonna be important because they haven't touched on feet yet, so I figured I'd be the first one to do it. And no, I don't endorse like feet fetishists or whatever, but you know, every character has them. So you know it has to be done. While we wait on that, I'm actually just going to run through some dailies. Kinda get a few people to come on in before we start on the tier list. And then we're going to go absolutely wild. Perfect thumbnail, right, Claire?
Quickly and swiftly. Improvise. Witness the art form. My compliments. You will yield, lady. Hi. The world is mine. A new era awaits.
So how we feeling about Cancerella, guys? Who's all is pulling for her? Oh, wait, I want that.
Banish all thoughts. Embrace the oneness.
Ah, yeah. Plus, Shorekeeper's coming in the second half. Unless you already have Shorekeeper, it's probably good.
Climax of the show!
Woolly's attack! No one picks on Uncle's friends! You're unstoppable! Leave me alone!
Oh, nah. So it is Camellia and Cancerella first, and then Shorekeeper is going to be coming in the next half.
Here we go again! Woolly stampede!
Excess stamina. I need 13. Right? My math is good. Yeah, we can math. Spectro, Havoc, Glacio, HP, Havoc. Really, we're after tuners. We're only at 91. We're gonna be running Tacit Fields for the next month, and that's all. Woo All Daily is done easily. All right. It is shorter. That is true.
Onkar spent a long time on this. Wanna have a bite?
That was the wrong one. Where's this? Oh, wait. Yeah, we're on the right one. Alright. Tier list will be exhibiting every Wuthering Waves character, including Scar. And, how do I pronounce her name, actually? Oh, yeah, for sure. All the people with, sweaty positions, oh, yeah, I'm not gonna be nice to them, unfortunately. I know I'm gonna butcher some of these pronunciations for the newer characters. I still don't even know her name, so I'm gonna go review that right now. Provlova, I think that's her name. This is Cartha, I don't, let me just look it up. I don't recall hearing her name in game, and that's normally how I actually get the names. Cartethia. Let's go with that, I think. And I don't know her name, but we'll look it up later. Alright. Now then, 40 seconds until takeoff, and we can actually get into this whole thing. So the premise of the tier list, we're going to basically be basing every character's actual, like, you know, how smelly the feet would be on a regular basis. So essentially, I'm going to be taking into account their abilities, their daily tasks, what they're doing, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, if a character's like, are in the water a lot or something like that, that's gonna be, you know, the production of stinky things, because they're in water all the time. They don't have time to dry off. Hint, hint for a future character, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Also, their element will come into effect, you know, like characters like Verena, her grassy thing, especially characters like Camellia. Although I don't know what her flowers really smell like, but we're just gonna make some assumptions going from there. And let's get rid of this timer. Let's actually get started on the tier list for the smelliest feet in Wuthering Waves. Alright, so, starting with Rover. We have regular Rover, and we have, well, female Rover, we have male Rover. So, they both got the boots on, they both have the otherworldly experience. They're actually coming from a completely different world. All of that considered, it makes you really wonder, like, would they really be stinky? Do they have definite hygiene things into account? You know, I'm not too sure, so I want to say fresh. And I think that female Rover would be a bit more fresh because she is more airy with her clothing. See, he has a whole pants, jacket and everything. She has less stuff, so it's going to be less smelly. We're going to put them both in sniffing. I think that's fine. They would have proper hygiene. Now, Chisia is definitely smelly. No doubt about it. You see, she's all about her ally of justice thing. And you're kind of right. Rover would be homeless. Maybe I should rank them down. Anyway, Chisia, definitely smelly. Now, she would eventually smell her own stank and eventually, like, you know, kind of wash up. But with the introduction of, well, she's fusion, first of all, so that's hot air all around. She's shooting guns 24/7. She'd probably smell more like gun smoke, but definitely going to be smelly in that department. She also has some boots on. Let's actually just double check. Are her boots, like, high? Let me see. Chisia.
I'll save the day.
Okay, no, they're normal boots. She would be able to easily slap them on. She only wears one sock, so that's a little weird. No, there is a sock in there. Never mind. One of them's just longer. So she might leave her left sock on, and that could produce a little more of a, like a funk. But yeah, we're just gonna go with the
Another day,
Smelly.
another
Now,
heroic
Yang
day.
Yang, definitely fresh. Like, has just an airy presence. She's definitely more on the serious side. She's going to definitely take care of herself. So she's going to be in the fresh. You're absolutely right. Her clothes would burn off, similar to Chun-Li. Now, Baisha. I'm really confused on where to put her. I think she would pretty much take care of herself in her hygiene, but she does have that little
Another
creature.
day, another heroic me.
She'd probably take care of the creature more than herself, and I don't know a lot of her lore, but we're gonna put her in fresh. Now, Sanhua is, unfortunately, she's blind. So, her sense of smell is definitely way higher. So she definitely know and smell her own funk, like, immediately. And she's Glacio, so she's more on the cooling presence. And with that being said, she definitely be taking care of it. Now, Hyunwoo. He goes to the gym.
Ready
He's
to
a gym
roll
nerd.
out?
Not a gym nerd. He's a gym guy. He works out a lot. And I don't know if he has the time to really, like, pay attention to proper hygiene. I'm thinking of putting him in Smelly, because he would eventually find his way to the shower. Yeah, I think definitely. Eventually, he would. And maybe he even... No, we'll put him in Mod Fun, because he might actually shower before and after the gym. Yeah, definitely. Now, Taochi, she's lazy, so I'm gonna actually have to put her in Stank. Unfortunately, she's yawning, sleeping, like, a lot. I'm thinking that she's just not gonna really care until it gets to the point where it bothers her. Yeah, definitely. And being brutally honest, I don't even think she can really see her feet, because let me explain.
I'll take good care of you.
All right. So if she's walking like this, right? She's walking like this, right? Right. And I'm just gonna turn on the walk. I don't think she can see her. Like, think about it. She has to get past this. So if she's just walking, you don't see it. And, well, see, you can even see a little bit of Genshin's, but you barely see. And she has a skirt, so I'm definitely going to have to put her in the first Stank character. It's just got to be facts. Yeah. I can kind of see that. How Danjin wouldn't really take care of herself. But she will be brutally killing people.
Cloud in the sky.
Yes,
Just
Taochi.
drifting by
Yes,
as a
Taochi, I
soft
know.
and
Your
fluffy
sneaky feet.
pile
Yes.
without any worry.
Yes, I hear you, Taochi. Taochi's gonna keep yapping. If she does that again, we're probably gonna have to silence her. But for now, she's fine. All right, so Dungeon. I think she would clean herself up after every, like, person that she gets rid of. I'm really iffy here. Like, what do y'all think? Do you think she would have a funk, or would she be, like, fresh? Like, really, would she take care of herself? She gets a lot of blood. She'd be stepping in a lot of blood. Okay, Taochi, you're making me sleepy, girl.
Maybe not.
I'm gonna let you take a nap. You can take a nap, and who doesn't talk? I think everyone talks a lot. Maybe Shorekeeper.
To the surviving lands.
And another thing, she doesn't want to be smelly when she actually sneaks up on people. I think there would be something there, but it wouldn't be too serious. Just because her main point is to kill murder, so yeah. Now, also, really not sure how to actually play Alto, because he's eccentric for sure. He's a role model for Encore. I think as a good role model, he'd take care of himself, and he's Arrow. I'm pretty convinced that Arrow characters just have, like, good hygiene. And yeah, I think I think he would take really good care of himself. He's smoky too, and smoke will kind of blow away all the stink. Yeah, yeah, I think this is a good place. Now, Mortifi being a scientist, either he takes good care of himself or he doesn't take good care of himself, and I'm leaning more towards the doesn't. I'm gonna put him here because he just gets so enthralled into his work and then he just forget, but then he would realize, oh shit, I gotta go run to the shower. So, yeah, I think that's right. Now, Encore Stank, I'm sorry, she's like 8, and most 8-year-olds don't really care about the hygiene, and she is running around the world doing a whole bunch of stuff. You're right. His hair is a mess. Yeah, he might even be in Smelly, but we're gonna keep him here. But now, yeah, John. It's a tier list about the how stank each character's fee would be. You know, considering all their aspects. Very educational and lets you know more about the character and everything. So yeah, Encore definitely stank because although she has Alto as like a role model, she still gets around by herself. And being around 8 or 9 years old, she just wouldn't really care too much. Think about it. When you were 8 and you left the house, you know, you left your parents' house and you just ran around the whole entire city all day long, destroying things, saving worlds, like, you definitely just not really care about how you smelt. You come in from all of that and you just go to bed, unless, like, you had a mentor or a parent or something to tell you that. But, like, we've all been out at, like, you know, day after day and just forgot to shower because we're kids. Anyway, Verena, see, Verena, I agree, Space. Verena, definitely stinky. She's literally, like, outside at all times. She sits in a flower field. That's where we actually meet her. A matter of fact, I think I have the footage. Let me see. Just to kind of prove my point on, like, literally where she lives. Cinematic video, story, Honglu, arena intro. I do have it. 1 second. Window capture. Yeah, so this is literally our meeting of her, and this is where she lives. She is here all the time. She doesn't move from here. She's constantly in the grass, and after about a day or two, she's just going to be, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's gonna be stinky. Like, yeah, sorry. As serene as this is, there's a stank coming from here, and they all smelt it. Look. So see, Chisia was like, oh, someone like me, yay. Yeah, definitely. Anywho, Ling Yang definitely stank because, first of all, he's like a beast, kinda half beast, and we all know that they just shower when it rains. So when it's raining, he'll get a shower. Otherwise, no shower happening. Yeah, beyond that, like, yeah, there's nothing else to say about that. Now, Calcaro. I'm not sure how calamari would actually smell. I'm thinking that Calabrunta would be fresh, but he also has like a shadow clone, and that might make Calculator be a bit of a mouth fun because he has like 2 people to take care of. But he is a mercenary, and mercenaries do have to kind of be professional. So Calazone, I think he would care. It's between Mob Funk and Fresh for sure. Like, Cal Naruto is gonna be out in the wild doing stuff. That's when it would be more in like the Mob Funk. But when he actually needs to like get a contract, he definitely got more down to like being fresh. So we'll just settle for right there in the middle, where it could be there, could not be there. But I think that's a really good place for Calicosino. Now, Genshin is a monk, and I think that she's Arrow. I don't want to put every character in Arrow, but if we, like, go back to, like, what she does, yeah, that's very true. I actually have a scene for that as well, just so you guys kind of know, like, her daily day. Let me find it really quick. Yeah, this is literally her daily routine. She's got to be clean and fresh for these people, but she is also very much training in the wild. There's water here, so she can wash up here. And on top of that, she does go out in the wild. This is her literally climbing mountains, so... But it's in the rain, in the Serena wind, so she can easily wash up after. Oh, you're right. Tacit discords are stinky. Man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. You've convinced me he would be in the mild funk, especially after those fights. Yeah, but we're gonna put Genshin in fresh. I think that's true. Yeah, definitely. Gion, he is a doctor. Doctors need to be clean, and he's a general. He has to be a role model for his people, so he is definitely going to be in fresh. So far, we have no arrow characters that are actually above fresh. That definitely would make sense for arrow, for Gion. Like, he's got to be clean for being a doctor. Oh! You're right. You're right. You're right. She does train. Okay, we'll put her in sniffing. She smells sometimes. Because resonators are very busy. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Moving on to Yinlin. As a spy and someone who has to be in multiple positions, sometimes she has to stink to fill the position. Like, there's no way to get around it. It's going to happen. I want to put her here because she's essentially just going to be swapping through a bunch of different roles. Like, right here, she'd have to be... Hold on, where is it? Right here. She'd have to be a little stinky worker. Like, look at this. Look at the scratches on her. She's going to be stinking, and she has the boots on, definitely. But like this, she's kind of a spy. She would have freshened up beforehand, but after, definitely not. I think her normal wear, she would be pretty fresh, but otherwise, it's kind of like... I gotta say, like, she just changes too many times. She doesn't have the time to just be fresh all the time. She'd have a funk. Like this, that's funky. That's definitely stank. And then this is more fresh. So as being everything, yeah, we're gonna have to go with that. With her being in the mild funk. Now, Genshi. She is going to be fresh, I think. She has a persona to give. But she does go to Mount Firmament. It's cold there, so it's not too cold. But she does have a dragon that she's looking after. And I'm telling you, dragons have, like, they're very hard to take after, especially cleaning them. Think about it. If a dragon is about, like, 30, 40 feet long, you gotta clean that dragon, and that is going to take you, like, 2 or 3 days to wash the entire dragon, you know, Jue. And she's not gonna be able to dedicate as much time to herself. So she might literally skip 2 to 3 days of showering just to take care of Jue, and that's part of her daily task. And on top of that, I agree. But it is Genshin, and she's already capable of doing things beyond her means. She's overclocking. It's really hard to kind of put her. She does get the horns, too. What do you guys think? Is she gonna be, like, fresh, or is she gonna be, like, kind of sniffing sometimes? Because she has a lot of duties and a lot of tasks. You can't be clean if you're super busy. I'm really iffy here. I think she'd be about in here, honestly. Yeah. Because as busy as she is, unless she has servants, you know, she might have servants. Not really necessarily servants. Sanhua would take care of her. And Sanhua is going to be very clean because she's gonna smell Jinshi immediately. She's gonna be like, Jinshi, girl, you gotta shower. Like, come on. So definitely, yeah. Jinshi would, Sanhua would take care of Jinshi. I forgot about that. All right, Chun-Li, the best character in Wuthering Waves. Now, being brutally honest, being brutally honest, I think that she would be in the smelly because, firstly, she's fusion. She's fusion, right? That's a lot of heat going off, but I'm not talking about like burning hot, but okay, let's just let me find the evidence. We got to go to the evidence locker. Look at these boots. She's doing missions like this, talking to other Fraxidus, and she's burning her clothes like constantly. And it's her clothes is quite literally, if we actually go to like in game, let's hold on. Yeah, if we actually go in game, see how many stacks I have. See, I have 2 stacks. In this form, she'll stay like this forever, and this is a constant heat that's going to be going off. That's going to make her boots just her heel. It's just gonna stink. There's no way around it. Like
Make it fast.
that's true. And she's not always at Mount Firmament because we met her literally in Jinzhou right here in the library. And sure, when she's actually at here, that's her time to just like relax in the hot springs. But otherwise, she's generally just gonna, it just comes with the nature of being fusion, and as unfortunate as it is, that's just a fact. Like, see, stink. Okay, now she's fresh. Staying here for a few hours, now she's good. You know, sad but true. And like, I still love Chun-Li. You know, nothing changes for me, but it's just something that I gotta deal with. Yeah. Now, Shen Liao. Oh man. He's like partial robot, but that's only his hand. He might have monitors and sensors that lets him know how bad he might actually smell. I think that he would take care of himself pretty well. I want to say that he's in fresh. Any consensus that says otherwise? Yeah. I'm thinking he'd be pretty fresh. Yeah. Alright. Judging. She's an artist. We all know how hard artists work. She'll work on a thing for like days, 3-4 days straight. And she's not gonna stop until she's done. I'm honestly thinking that she's going to be staying. Now, okay, like, her opening clip is quite literally her sleeping. Quite literally, he walks in and she's just asleep, right? And immediately upon waking up, instead of going to the goddamn shower, do you know what she does? She has a whole ass montage, paints and works, and then she runs with boars, and that's just gonna smell after a while. And look at this, like, there's no way around it. She's gonna be smelly. Honestly, I think she's gonna stink. Look at that, all the tree brush and stuff. Yeah. Sadly, she's gonna stink. Alright, Yohu, I don't know a lot about Yohu, but she is a gambler. She's Glacio, though, so she's gonna be more on the, cool side. Wait, yeah, I think she's gonna be more on the cool side. Honestly. I'm gonna put her in fresh. Now, Shorekeeper can literally get rid of her stink immediately by accessing the terminals in the Tethys. So because of that, she's going to be fresh. So hey, oh my gosh, I stink. Let me just go into the algorithm and freshen up. Okay, I'm clean now. Now let me come out of the algorithm. Just blah. She's definitely up here. Best fresh. She's the freshest. Like, she's serene, and although you might kind of say that, like, oh hey, I can turn into a butterfly, and let's just show an example.
Understood.
Hey,
I am here
I can turn into
to
a butterfly and fly around, right? I'm gonna be picking up flowers, but you see how her flowers actually turn into her own AI butterfly thing? Yeah, she's gonna stay fresh always. There's no way that she's gonna have any different type of smell but perfection. She's Shorekeeper.
Understood.
Come on.
I am here to serve your will.
Alright. Camellia. I think Camellia's gonna stink, honestly. Like, when she's bloodlusted, she's not gonna give a crap at all. She's going to just be running after Rover at all times. She's hunted Rover for so long, and then when she actually finds Rover, she's just gonna get dirty and down to business. Now, you could argue that her roses would, like, help with that, but in addition to the overclocking, yeah, let's see what type of shoes she has. I forgot. I think she has boots, though.
Pleasure me with more power.
Let's see. Okay, her feet are out very slightly, but still, the boots are still there. Maybe it doesn't really change much. They do get some air, but that just means that the sweat is going to go down more to the heel. Like right now, the sweat's gonna go right down to the heel. So I think she's going to be smelly. Overclocking is definitely going to take its toll. Tacit Discord smell quite literally horrible and rancid. I agree.
Would you like a fun game?
Stinky. Alright. Lumi, Stinky. Stank. Like, no. She's probably at the top of the stank. So, firstly, she's about getting her job done. She's going to be running around all day. Every day. All day. Running. Delivering packages. Amazon. And no matter what you do, you cannot get past the fact that she is just a mouse running, doing her job. Which is great for all of the people of Jinzhou. Like, but other than that, she's not gonna be in the perfect, like, environment. No, there's no way. She'll come home and shower, sure, but then she's immediately going back to work, because she loves working, so, yeah. Now, Rochia, I'm not sure where to gauge her. I haven't done her story quest yet. But she's with Brant on a ship, for the most part. And we all know that it's not going to be the great showering time on a ship. Like, they're sailing around. They're part of a theater circus group. I think she's going to have a mouth funk just being in that thing. She performs as well. She has her box. She's gonna have a mod funk to her. Yeah. Now, this is gonna surprise you all, because you think that Carlotta would be completely fresh. No, she has servant. She would be fresh. If it was just herself, she would be kind of smelly, because do you know how long and hard it is to take off 8 layers of boots? Like, after a long day, she's gonna come home, and she's going to have to unstrap this by herself. And she's just not going to feel like it. She's just going to get her 3 hours sleep and get back to work. But she does have servants to do it. So, well, if the Montelli family even has servants, I don't know for sure. But she is Glacio, so that might just freshen her up immediately. Would she be fresh? I think she would be fresh. She has a position to uphold. And she's not going to be smelly around her subordinates, though. But not completely fresh. And for that reason, we're gonna put her in sniffing. Yeah. When she's by herself, her hygiene's not gonna be the priority. When she goes out, sure, she'll clean herself, but yeah. Phoebe's gonna have a mild funk about her. Think about it. She hangs around Tacit Discords. She makes friends with Tacit Discord. She bonks Tacit Discord. She went on a whole fishing escapade with Rover, and they were just sailors. We all know that sailors are nationally stinky. Honestly, I might even put her in smelly. As pristine and, you know, perfect as she might seem, I don't think her hygiene's going to really permit her to be fresh. Maybe when she's like at the libraries and stuff, but in her normal day-to-day activities, she's gonna be smelly. She's out there bonking tacit discords, and because of that, she's gonna be in smelly. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Now Brant is in stink. Think about it, man. Brant gets locked up to have bounties. Yeah, definitely. The Echoes is really what's really making it there, because Echoes never shower unless you're like Lorelei. Alright, so Brant gets locked up for fun. He gets out for fun. He gets on a ship for fun. In between all of that and fighting, when has he had a time to actually shower? He didn't. And after being on the sea for that long, he'd only ever really shower maybe like before he goes out to the pub. This guy's not gonna be the freshest guy, and I'm sorry for those who really like Brant, but you're gonna have to deal with that sailor smell at all times. Yeah, it's sad. Now Zani, I think Zani's very fresh. I don't know a lot about her, of course. We've only seen her in a few things, but as business attire as she is, and as she like presents herself, you think she's stinky? I don't know. She's like has a business attire about her, but she is just a worker. You're right. She does work a lot. She'd have a mild funk. You're right. And she has no servants. She's probably the one actually helping. She has to sacrifice her own hygiene for Carlotta. Yeah, those are all actually good points. Overtime, no vacation. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. She'd have a mouth funk. She'd have a mouth funk. Alright, now the golden girl, Cantarella. Now, before I actually let me just kind of, oh, I haven't downloaded her demo yet, but I do have her, combat. Let me find it. Combat showcase. Cantarella's going to stink. I'm sorry. She's going to be the stinkiest because, firstly, she's in water at all times, right? The second that she leaves water and doesn't immediately go to the shower, she's going to be stinky. Look at this. This might all seem like a mirage, but on top of all of that, she is poisonous. All of these waters is poison and illusions. And the jellyfish stings. Like, she's never, ever, ever going to be fresh, I think. But she's also not going to be stinky. Being brutally honest, considering all of that, I honestly think she's a, like, just straight up a biohazard. I think that you would die if you hang around Cantarella for too long. Like, she's around poison. Her whole entire embodiment is poison. And that includes her feet. She has boots on. I think she has boots on. Let's double check that. Yeah, she has boots on. Yep. She's gonna be a straight up biohazard. Like, there's no way. You know how easy it is to, it's like, oops, kind of got a little bit of the poison in the water, and then then that's gonna be all around her body. Yeah. Oh, Camellia is a stank. I'm sorry. Basically, Camellia hunts after and lusts after Rover. So long. So not only that, but she overclocks, and tacit discords are naturally stinky. That kind of makes her also really, really stink. That's unfortunate, but it's true. It's supposed to be red. Yeah. Now, Cartathea, I'm probably saying her name wrong. She's shoeless, so she's automatically stinky. She did have shoes at one point in the trailer, but she's normally walking around with no shoes. Walking across water with no shoes. Yeah, having no shoes and just walking on the bare ground is just going to give you, like, it's gonna be stinky feet. There's really no way to justify it, unfortunately. So, yeah. It's sad, but unless she has some serenity with her elf things that makes her smell nice, she might be Arrow. I'm guessing she is, but she also might not be. And the mommy version of her, I'm gonna kind of put her. No, does she have shoes on? I think she does, but maybe her mommy version would be a little better. Oh, that's true. But she did walk on the bare ground after, I think. Like after she actually got off the water, she does walk on the bare ground. Yeah. Let's see if I have evidence. I don't know if I have the footage. Let me just check. After Narwhal, Renacita conclusion. I might have it. Let's see. Let's see. No, I don't. I just have the normal thing. And I don't feel like going to search for it, so unfortunately I can't really fact check it, but we're going to put her in Stank. Now, adult form we're going to be putting in Sniffing because maybe she has better hygiene as an adult because she's more so putting that forward. Yeah, I think this is right. Now, what do y'all think about her? Oh, does she not have shoes on? We can actually check that. Misk, oh, 1 second. It was... I have pretty much every single cinematic moment saved somewhere. I just need to find it. Let's see. Okay. So this is... Carthia. She has shoes on here, actually. Oh, wait. Now, no. I think that's shoeless. I think she's shoeless. I think she's shoeless, but I can't tell. It's kind of far away. Kind of far away. You know, we might actually switch positions because she is wearing shoes. We'll put her in Smelly. We'll put her in Stank. I think that's more accurate, right? Yeah. Now, Provlova? I think I'm saying that right? Or Frolova. I might be saying that wrong. I think that considering her bandages and how wrapped up she is, and how wrapped up into the plan that she is, as a matter of fact, looking back on this whole thing here, hold on, she's just sitting up there with her boots. Honestly, I think she's gonna kind of be Stinky because she's more dedicated to the plan. And she has, like, the bandages on. Maybe she puts on the bandages to hide the scent. I don't really know why. She is another flower variant as well. She's literally befriending Tacit Discords now that I think about it. She's gonna be Stinky. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but she's going to be Stinky. Yeah, sad but true. She's gonna be Stinky. It's like Stank. Where'd I put her? Yeah, she's gonna be Stank. Tacit Discord stench. Come on now. As for this girl, I don't know her name, but I think she's gonna be Fresh just because she's Arrow, and even though Arrow Erosion might put her in Sniffy, but we don't really know a lot about her, so we're not gonna judge a book by its cover. We'll just put her in Fresh for now. She had a nice breeze going about her. Now, I'm sorry, but Scar is also going to be a biohazard. Like, yeah, Scar is 100% going to be a biohazard because he's quite literally a Tacit Discord. He's like a variant. Actually, let's go fight him real quick. I need to claim him. Oh, I have no energy, but in his form, his special form, he's actually like gagging and coughing out some liquids. Let me see. And he's literally a Tacit Discord. I wonder if that's like a overclocking. We're just gonna kind of check.
Can you keep up? Astral modulation.
Hi, Scar. Go to your next phase, please.
Art unveiled. My compliments.
Okay, so we're going to just kind of just pay attention to him. Firstly, you don't think that's gonna stink? That's 100% gonna stink, no matter what. Ow. Yeah. Like, look at this. Look at this place. He's like a goat or something.
Stay calm.
It depends on the character, honestly. It depends on the character. Like Chun-Li can be however Chang-Li can be however she wants, and I still love her. But someone like Camellia might deter me from it being stinky. So I do definitely prefer fresh, personally. But yeah, do I actually say? Yeah, there we go. See, look, see how we just coughing stuff up? Yeah, that's just not gonna be a good look, because that's probably passive Discord stench. And look at this smoke. That's just not gonna be the best look. So, back to our wonderful tier list. Scar's gonna stink. So yeah. This is our tier list for the stankiest characters in Wuthering Waves, for how stanky their feet are. Now, I think this is actually pretty accurate. If we go through the tiers and kind of reorganize them, I think that Shorekeeper is the absolute freshest. And then Sanhua. Jinshi's gonna be down here because she kind of needs some help to be fresh. Yang, Jion's kind of gonna be down here because I don't think he cares too much. We also don't know where she is. Yohu's gonna be... I think this is about right. Now, I think Carlotta's at the top here because her boots are just so hard to take off. She's just not gonna have the time and patience to. Genshin is... Oh, wait, no, I meant she'd be down here because she's, like, she's borderline mild funk. Genshin is going to be the cleanest out of the group just because she has a job to go back to. I think that's about right there. As far as here, funkiest, no, definitely Mortifi's definitely the funkiest, followed by Kakaro, and then this Yinlin situational because she's a spy. Who knows what she might be? I think that's about right. Now the smelliest here is definitely going to be Chisia, then Chun-Li because of the, you know, her clothes are always burning, definitely hot. Like literally, she's always at a temperature of 98 degrees Fahrenheit or like 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know the conversion off the top of my head. Hope I'm close, but yeah. And Zani's also going to be stinky, and we're really unsure about her, so we'll just keep her there. Now, as far as in the stank category, Lumi is at the top, always working, always 24/7. I think that Judgy is going to be next to her. Encore is going to be more so like borderline because she doesn't have the... She hasn't hit puberty yet, so she might actually not stink now that I think about it, but I'm pretty sure it would still have some smell. Now, Brant is going to actually kind of be up here as well, probably above Judgy, to be honest. Camellia is going to be more so on the almost not stinky side, just because she has the roses to kind of freshen her up, same with Provolone. I think that's about right here, and then these two are biohazards. Like, you're around them, you're going to literally, like, die. So, you gotta be very careful with them. But yeah, that's our tier list. Let's do a poll, just so I can kind of get a reading, if you guys generally agree or not. Although there are probably not a lot of people voting, but yeah, yeah, definitely a tier list of all time, right? Man, this is great. This is great. I'm glad that this list has come to fruition. Perfect. Now then, have I done all of my tasks? Really looking forward to the... Oh, I haven't... Oops, I burnt all my stamina. I didn't do this. Really looking forward to the next update. It's going to be great. We are going to go with the stream for a few more minutes, for a few more moments. just while I figure out if I've done everything. Because we're going to go into a hiatus up until... Oh, I didn't finish this? I have one... Wait a second. Oh, I don't have a Tacit Mark tattoo. that was a joke. It would be funny as hell if I did. I might actually get one day, to be honest. Because of how cool it is, and it's a very subtle tattoo that you can easily get without committing too much. If I did get one, it would be either on my chest or on my arm, my upper arm. So who has a Tacit Mark on their upper arm?
Understood.
I can't
I am here.
think.
The experiment begins.
No rush. The
Leoman's
impatient
on
ones
her
will fall
leg.
right in.
The battlefield is dynamic.
This is on his
Do not
back.
let your guard
Like one on
down.
your
The
back would be
battlefield is
cool as hell,
dynamic.
but this would hurt.
Do not
being
let
on
your guard
spine.
down.
Definitely a small one. Even on like
do my
even on
best.
like your wrist. Like
Let me be there for everyone.
not like rovers, but like
as we head
you know,
toward
this
our
way.
shared future. I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Where's Sunho's Tacit Mark? Is it because of her costume?
I should try to smile more.
No, it's her
you
eye.
say?
I forget.
I should
It's on
try
her.
to
It's
smile
literally her
more,
eyeball.
you say? Like this?
Imagine getting a Tacit Mark on your eyeball.
Another heroic.
I see my way clear.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings. Eyes, hopefully. Eyes on the horizon.
Does no one have one just on their arm?
Sometimes I
Oh,
get a little
yeah,
carried
something like this I
away
would
in
do.
Battles. I didn't startle you, did I?
That'd be pretty damn cool.
Perfect weather for a walk today.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
And it's really awesome that Wuthering Waves actually has the Tacit Mark that's just so not blatantly obvious. Unlike, and then every character has it in a unique way, and the Tacit Mark changes depending on the energy. Really cool feature. And you can actually tell the character's rarity literally by looking at their Tacit Mark. Who do I want to use here? Let's do Chun-Li. I actually have to get the rest of the points here. Oh yeah, imagine getting a tongue tattoo. Oh man, that would hurt. That would hurt. Oh, that'd be brutal, man.
Terminate. Okay?
I do not want. Oh man. It'd be quick though.
My blade burns.
I don't know if I could do it, to be honest. Wait, I wonder if we could just kill the things and just end it here. This is the one where you need to use Mini and shoot things, but I need to get some buffs first.
Mind's eye. My blade burns.
I'm not pulling Cancerella initially. I'm gonna wait and see. I might change my mind. It depends on how Zani looks, because I'm definitely gonna be pulling for Zani, and I'm waiting for the drip marketing. If Zani's coming next patch, I'm probably not gonna pull for Cancerella. But if she is, then I might consider it. Hopefully they do the drip marketing soon, because Zani's the only one that we haven't gotten to of the characters that did get released. Are you pulling for Cancerella now? Because she's going to be very great in the future with Foglova. I'm probably saying her name wrong. I think she'll work really well with her. She does look to be a Havoc character. Oh yeah, wait, you said you were broke. My bad. Don't worry. Lots of... with the anniversary around the corner, I'm pretty sure they're actually going to be getting a lot of rewards for players, because one thing about Kuro is that they're really generous. So, the... Wait, chest sensor. Chest. Nice. Wait, I missed it. Wait, okay, stop running. Stop. Okay, walk. Good living. Now you can run. I wonder if they're going to give us, like... What if they gave us... Yes, Perfect. You gotta get the characters that you love before anyone else, am I right? But what if they gave us, like, a free character for the anniversary? Like, not just a free standard character, but like a free... What if they gave us Zani for free, or if they gave us a free 1.0 character? That would be pretty lit. Okay, I think we're at the point now where we can just run and kill. Yep. Reward. Reward. Pew 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 pew. See, this is why Lumi is going to be on the stinky list, because she's just ran like a quarter of a mile. And she's just going to be doing this at all times, stopping at each of these locations. This is her literally stopping somewhere to get a delivery. And package delivered or picked up. There were really big hints. I can't wait to hear what they're doing for the anniversary, but I know it's going to be very exciting because free Zani would be amazing to hear. Either way, I'm pulling for her. If she's drip marketed soon. Pew 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 pew. Stop chasing. The lasers are gonna hit you. The lasers are gonna hit you. Bad tiger. And we're done. Okay. We need I forgot how many points. Alright, next location. I think we should be able to... I think we need 6,000 points to clear this. I forgot that I literally didn't even clear this thing. Run, 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 run. Laser, 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 laser. Stinky, 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 stinky. Rockets. We're not escaping the allegations with this one, boys. Now, of the enemies in the game, the Fraxidus would smell the worst. They're not going to care about their hygiene. At least a couple of the Tacit Discords are, like, in water. Like the Club Gloves and stuff. Where's my flight? There's my flight. Hi, chest. Hi, mimic. Ow. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, shoot.
Leave it to me.
Shorekeeper had to come in and save us. And actually, it's easier to pick up stuff with Shorekeeper. He's just gonna run. Wait, there's a chest. Let me get a chest. Booba. How did I fly just now? I didn't even press the button. Alright. There it is. Wing break.
The wind rises. At your disposal.
Oh, I apologize. My bad, I'm dumb. Yeah, I actually see that now. Sorry about that. Strength level 5. Honestly, best of luck. I'm hoping that she comes home very, very early. Very first 10 pull is gonna be her trust. And not gonna lie, her kit is actually really freaking fun. The only issue with her is that there's no like dedicated team for her, but she still works great in all of the teams. It's just more of a side grade. But with that being said, I think that it's good that the next every character that comes out isn't like the absolute best character, because I'd rather them not introduce power creep, and if every character kind of functions the same, you can just play the characters that you like. Oh, nice. Okay. There is no better feeling than being guaranteed. Just to know that you're set reduces so much freaking anxiety. I was on a streak of winning 50-50, and now I've lost every 50-50 since Renacida. So I'm hoping that I can end that streak soon. But we won't be pulling a 2.2. Well, I might pull for Cancerella. Still very much thinking about it. You know, I also pulled Encore when I was pulling for Brant. Encore has been cursing everyone lately. Oh, stop running, stop running. Yay! We've done the entire event. What did I miss out on? What was I missing out on? Just some boxes. I just got done raising Encore.
I am here
and she doesn't feel as
you.
strong
For
as
another
Camellia, but hey,
adventure?
she's another character. Just gonna kind of raise this. And I would give her String Master, which would make her perform way better, but you know, it's on Yinlin. Still working on her Echoes. We have 3. But just raise characters simply because the characters that I do want to raise is Yang Yang 100%,
Let's reach Father
and
Destiny.
also
Nice.
I want to raise
Let's
these two.
Let's read. Let's read.
Not too
Nice.
interested in raising Goku or
Perfect
Tao
weather
Chi
for a walk
or
today.
Yunwu,
I can
but
help
I
you
will
with?
eventually raise them just because. At least to like 80. All right. Bubble bath. Oh, she's amazing. I used her on a friend's account, and I was like, okay, I definitely gotta raise her.
Understood. I am
The
here.
reason why I'm not raising her immediately is simply because I spent over 2,000 tuners on Brant and finished him about a week ago. So I need to stack up tuners before I try to raise any new characters' Echoes.
Understood. I am here
But-
to serve you. Let's reach farther destinations together.
Considering I have like nothing for him actually. We do have a pseudo set that we could like a set that's on Genshin, but I think she only has like one good piece. This is decent. Speaking of which, I do have one code. Wait, let me check something. Hey, Space, if you're present, you could tell me your in-game name. I'll add you as a friend, and I'll send you a Wuwa code. And then we're going to actually dip off for the day. Because I only have one left. I'm sorry. But I will bring more codes next time. I should be able to get some more in a few days. And I'll do another live stream. So if you are present, stay tuned. And I got you all. Ah, sad. Well, first person to call dibs can get a code if they'd like.
Did anything happen?
No, so with Arrow Rover, I'm actually going to, yes, actually, I'm going to go with Genshin, Arrow Rover, and that's just going to be a team that I'm kind of going to be going around with, but I want to raise, I want her to be the main DPS over Gion. And to do that, I definitely need
I'll do my best
to make her echoes better. Because we have like one that's great. These are just okay. But Arrow Rover's not going to buff her by that much, unfortunately. Simply because we still need to do the... Okay, so the issue with Arrow Rover is that the echo set for her doesn't work at the moment. The weapon will buff arrow characters, but she can't really use the echo set, which is going to give the big buff that she wants. Yes, crossovers content would be amazing.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
They might. Oh, wait, ignore that. I've not been playing for 3 hours. I had it open for 3 hours. Alright. And with that, let's take a last look at the tier list. And we're actually going to dip off for the day. Thank you so much, everyone who actually showed up. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. I'm going to be doing a lot more things like this once I actually get set, because I am in the process of moving. So yeah, here is a final code. This will work for anyone in North America. It's 30 Astrites, so go ahead and grab it. I'll have more codes coming up soon, and they'll definitely be going to anyone who is present during a live stream. Yeah, sure. Shorekeeper. Back to Wuwa. So the priority, you honestly only want to raise these two. The Liberation and the Resonant Skill, but mainly the Resonant Skill. So the thing is, a lot of her actual abilities is just gonna... Her healing skill is off of these two, and all the rest of her damage is kind of negligible, so you don't really need to raise it. However, if you do raise her Liberation, then her... actually, no. The intro skill. Then that's going to be doing the outro damage that she actually does. But you don't need to worry about this unless you have her at least S1, which is what I plan on doing. So for normal Shorekeeper, you're going to max the Resonant Skill, then you're going to max the Liberation, and that's going to buff your healing the most. Because that's really the only important parts of her kit. You can actually leave the other ones at 1, because all you're doing is just adding a little bit of damage, but she doesn't really do damage. If you have S1, then you'll want to max her intro skill as well. PGR does have a rank up system, so there is hope for that. It's definitely something that's on the board. I think that Genshin would be amazing with Arrow Erosion, just because of how her kit works. Even
Let's
to add it to
reach
characters
farther
like
destinations
Yang
together.
would be really cool. Because there's all these debuffs, we still have so many, like Havoc, Bane, and I forgot the name for the Fusion one, but a lot of older characters would really benefit from it. Even if it's just the standard characters that benefit from it, like Kalkaro, Encore, Genshin,
Let's reach farther
Ling Yang
destinations
especially.
together.
Because Ling Yang will actually be able to freeze them, probably let him get some free hits, because he has issues with interruption resistance. Yep.
Understood.
Here is my crit
I am
damage
here
fallacy.
to serve your will.
And I hate that it rolled well, because I can't get this on any other character. But normally I actually just use this one, because I don't have S1 yet. I still have S0. But we will be getting S1 because we have got 900 of the coral here. And I might get S2, but we'll have to wait and see if I really want to. Even though her S2 is very
Understood.
goated, but I don't know if I
I
want to
am
make my
here
account
to
too powerful, to
serve
be
your
honest. This 40% attack buff is just going to make every character she's with insane. Alright, guys. I'll see you in the next update. Thanks again for tuning in. This has been Void Enigma, and as always, I'll catch you in the videos, of course, as well. And as always, Enigma out.